Hello, my dear children. Welcome back to my class. Well, as we have completed the book number 1, both the chapters, the first one is we have done that large numbers and the Roman numerals. I hope you have gone through the both the two lessons and listen one thing. Dear students, do the sums in a proper and systematic way in a copy and practice every day in your rough copy. Alright, students? So, let's move to the next book. That one is book number 2. And in book number 2, the chapter 3, it's given addition, subtraction of large numbers. We'll start these chapters now. Before starting this chapter, we'll recall something. Once have a look. See, if I will give here a pen, then how many pen is there? You can see easily one pen is there. If I will give more one pen here, now can you tell me how many pen here? So usually you can say there are two pen. So but what you have done here? That means I have added more one pen to this previous one. So what you have done? Addition. So this term is already known to you. And in mathematics, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, these are the basic symbols we are using in these mathematical terms. But that means you can get here, if there is two pens here, if I'll give here more one pen, then how many here? Easily you can say 3 pen. That means what you are doing here? You are just combining or keeping together. So additions means clearly you can say that just combining or keeping together. And if from this 2 pen, if I'll take away one more pen, then how much pen will be here? Only one pen. So how many pen is there? One pen. So what we have done? Just separating. 2 pen is there, only one pen we have separated or taking away from the total. So subtraction means just we have to separate. And similar way, multiplication also like addition. That means we have to put in a group size together. And in division means what? That means we have to just like separating. Just all of you are celebrating the birthday, all of your birthday celebrating, so you are distributing the cake or not? So that's from that is coming actually the division, like that you can understand that also. Division means you have to divide or share. All right, if in addition you have the basic concept already you have, and suppose you will buy 2 chocolates and each price of chocolate is 10 rupee. So how much you will pay for these 2 chocolates to the shopkeeper? Can you say, students? Obviously you will pay 20. So that's 20, that means total. So how much? Two chocolate each is 10. So if you add 10 plus 10, then you will get total 20. This 20, that means the total one is called the sum. And the number, that means the price of each chocolate 10 and 10 is, these are called the addend. So this in addition process, the numbers which are adding, that are called addend, and the total, the result is called the sum. All right, students. Similar way, in subtraction also you can see there are also some terms we are using here. Suppose what do you mean by the subtraction? What I have told you, that separating from the total. I have shown with the pens example. So if larger number is, the total is sum is here 20. So from 20, if we will subtract one chocolate price, that is 20. So 20 minus 10, how much you will get? 10. So that's 10 is called that different. and 20 is the larger number, it's called the minute, and the smaller number is called the subtractant. And so in subtraction, the larger number is called the minute and smaller number is called the subtractant, and the difference whatever you will get, that is called the difference. And in same way, there is some if in how many of you have, some of you have added in that, if I like the 2 chocolate price, some of you have added 10 plus 10, and some of you can do that 2 into 10, that means you can multiply also to get the 2 chocolate price 20. So that 20, how much you will pay to that shopkeeper, the 20 is called that product, and this result is called the product. 2 into 10 or multiplied by 10, you will get the product result. And division, if 20, that means the total sum divided by 2, then you will get 10. That 10 is called that quotient, and that means 1 price of chocolate you will get 10, it is called quotient, and 20 is the total, then it is called the dividend, and 2 is called divisor. If I will take more one example, like let us, if I will say 32 divided by 4, so how you will do it here? Find the quotient, then 32, 4 8 32, so you can say 4 8 32, so 32 minus 32 you will get 0. So all of you know this 8 is called quotient and 32 is called the dividend and 4 is called that divisor, and 0 the remainder. What's no number is there, that is called the remainder after subtraction. So how we can get this back, the dividend? 32 is equal to, you can write 8 4, that means we have multiplied 8 4 32, and at last how much is there? 0. So 0, if we add here 32 plus 0, you will get 32. So same, now we can write like this, dividend is the 32. So dividend is equal to divisor into quotient, or you can write quotient into divisor plus remainder, then you will get the same way the dividend. Alright students, so this way you can check your division, the division product also, is it all right or not. You can check the division using this formula also. I hope these terms are known to you now and is clear to you. So let's move to the exercise 3.1. See, first is exercise 3.1 is given, fill in the blanks. A number is given. When we add 2 or more number in the answer obtained is called thus, what will be called? Suppose you will add, I have given one more example there, 10 plus 10 20. Suppose we'll add more 1 10 here, how much we'll get? 30, and this 30 is called what? Sum. And like this, the numbers that we add are called the addends. I have explained already to you that numbers we are adding. Suppose here also, if any number you will add 20 or 35, these numbers are called that addend. So that's why that numbers we add are called the addends. And C number you look, when we subtract, the answer of 10 is called the difference. Yes, obviously I have explained also that when you will subtract the any numbers from 4, suppose 40 minus 10, how much will get? 30, and this 30 is the difference between 40 and 10. Alright students, and now let's move to the next question, that is D number. In subtraction, the smaller number is called that subtractant. Already I have explained to you, and the larger number is called the minute. Alright students, now that let's just move to the next question, that is E number. When we multiply, the answer obtained is called the what? That is the product. Wow, suppose you will multiply it 4 into 10. How much you will get? 40. This result is called that product. Okay. Then move to the next question. Let's see. In division, we use the terms. What are the terms we are using? I have explained already, student. Can you say me? That is, I have said that terms are like dividend, quotient, remainder, divisor. So I have written here dividend, divisor, quotient and remainder. Alright, student. These are the terms we are using in the division process. Same way you can see that G number also. To check the division, we multiply quotient by, you can, I have explained already to you, divisor, quotient by divisor and add it to remainder to get the dividend. Suppose here 32, how we can get back the 32? 8 into 4 plus 0. That means 32 plus 0 to check the division. So this way we can check the division. Your division is correct or wrong. I hope this is clear to you now, students. Thank you.